Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Nabil Aiman. My matrix number AA200241. So today I will talk about the additional theory of the experiment which is thin cylinder. So the tension exerted to the iron band or hoops of a wooden barrel is an experiment of a thin cylinder. Any force applied to the cylindrical pipe wall by a pressure differential in a straight closed pipe will eventually result in a hoop stamina or strain. Similarly, if this pipe has flat end caps, any static pressure or force applied to them will cause a perpendicular axial stress on the same pipe wall. A thin wall such as aluminium cylinder is held in a steady frame by the equipment. The cylinder is held in a place by the frame, which is allow it to move freely along its axis.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Syafiq Batman, and I would like to present about the observation for the experiment thin cylinder. So the observation in this experiment is that when the pressure is at 0, we can see the value at gauge 1 and 2 are 0, while at gauge 6 it is a negative 1. Okay, then when the pressure increases to 0.5, the value of gauge 1 is 115, gauge 2 is a negative 29, and gauge 6 is a 100. The value of gauge 1 when the pressure increases to 1.0 is 216, gauge 2 is a negative 16, and gauge 6 is a 196. When the pressure is 1.5, cause the value at gauge 1 increase to 215, gauge 2 decrease to negative 93, and gauge 6 is 219. Lastly, when the pressure is 2.0, the value of gauge 1, 2, and 6 is 406, and then negative 126, and lastly is 384. Okay, however, for the experimental cylinder with closed end, you can see the value of gauge 1 is 369, and gauge 2 is negative 131, and gauge 3 is negative 1. For gauge 4 is 125, and gauge 5 is 249, and lastly gauge 6 is 374 when the pressure is 2.0.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Zaman Mustafa, and I will present for my group for part discussion. First question: explain the difference between the open end and closed end condition. Open end and closed end condition used for V to measure the strain. Open end condition does not have axial load, so there is no direct axial stress. For closed end condition has axial load, so there will be direct axial stress. The next question is, which case express unequal state of stress and which case explained by axial state of stress? The two-dimensional state of stress in which only two normal stress are present will be biaxial stress. The one-dimensional state of stress where normal stress get only in one direction is called an unaxial stress. For the third question, briefly explain what the possible sources of error in the experiment are. There are some possible sources of error in this experiment. Firstly, the open end of the apparatus may not fully removed, that will cause it to malfunction. Next, experiment apparatus may not maintain properly, that affect the result. Other than that, we have the Shart's effect. Fourthly, the pressure inaccurate may be cause the experiment failure. Last but not least, when the student forget to decrease the pressure, it will affect the pressure to maintain same. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Razik Sufian bin Ma'rufi. My number metric is AA200794. I want to present about the conclusion experiment thin cylinder. The experiment was successfully complete and the relation between parameters suggests the theory as well. However, multiple attempts and more data for closed end condition could improve accuracy. Initial objectives of the experiment are met. Stress and strain relationship in the graph proved to be accurate to the due to linearity, careful monitoring of pressure gauge and operating hydraulic hand pump is crucial in taking accurate data sets. For references, we have searched internet to be used as references material. Okay, that's all for me.